Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along. Yes, it's been a long time since I've actually done any videos at all. I think my last one was possibly May or June time last year. So lots and lots has happened in this time. Have moved house, still in the same job, still with the same bit of fluff, and moved in with a bit of fluff. And yeah, so during the stressful time, obviously came off plan, did some damage, and basically I'm back on track on my weight journey, on my weight loss journey, and started again on Monday, which was basically it was quite tough, trying to get my head around because everybody goes off plan between Christmas and New Year. There've been some people who try and step up, who do extremely well, and hats off to them. I actually did it last year. I stepped up and did step 2/step 3 on Christmas Day, but I was working throughout the whole Christmas Eve, Christmas, like I was working all the time. So I had one day off, Christmas Day off, and then New Year's Day off. So I basically had my products and my Christmas dinner, and that was it. I had a wee bit of carbohydrates and my potatoes and stuff like that. But this year I went bananas. I just made up for it. So I'd had a troubled time, managed to regain focus in October, and made friends with some people around my neighbourhood, some Cambridge friends. So I was quite happy to be part of their team and take their guidance on board. Yes, so it's been quite good, and in the run up to Christmas, I lost 2.5 stone. During Christmas, I did put on like a stone and a half, but that's fine. That's in the past. There's nothing I can do about that now, apart from knuckle down and get the work done now. So I am doing a TDR journey, which is basically a lower calorie step. Sorry, I've got bits of berry smoothie in my teeth there. So TDR is for ladies is, sorry, my arms are getting a wee bit sore. For ladies is 450 calories, and for gents is 600 calories. It's either 3 or 4 products a day. It's a limited range, and you do have to meet certain criteria to actually be able to do it medical wise. It has been my friend. Before Christmas, I dropped a lot of weight doing TDR, and I'm doing it with some other consultants and things like that, and joined the group and getting lots of support that way. And I'll tell you something, the support was the one thing that I was missing between January, February last year. I started struggling, and then I lost my support April. So I had been without support and trying to do it myself, and this is the key. This is the best thing about this diet plan. And during that time, I mean, we've had a rebranding, we've got new products out. It's just been a very exciting year for everybody. But I'll tell you one thing, it's the one-to-one support. That if you don't have that, if you're not meeting somebody, not having like a good chat with somebody and discussing your problems and trying to work through your issues with food, you're just going to keep on going backwards. And that's why other diet clubs make so much money, because it's a revolving door. It's basically they go in, they get wage, you don't get the support that you really need to change your life and change your habits for good. So that's all in the past now. I have a brilliant team of people who are helping me achieve my goals, and I am still a consultant, and I am still very happy being a consultant. So more on the journey that I'm partaking at just now. Doing TDR, and I'm doing 450 calories. My general day is the same every single day. Apart from today, I had one meal replacement product as well. So that's just a normal product. So if you know Cambridge at all, a normal product is your MRP. A TDR is a lower calorie product. There's only certain select ones, those. So today I've had a berry smoothie as a mousse, because you know how I all love my mousse, and chicken and mushroom soup. So generally my day goes, if I'm on TDR, full TDR, sometimes I do one MRP if I'm struggling, or if I have products to use up. My TDR day goes chicken and mushroom soup, coffee, well, it's vanilla with coffee in it, coffee mousse, and my lemon bar, and 3 litres of water, black tea, black coffee, and my sugar-free jellies, which I'm so fond of as well. So that is generally my day. So that's generally my products. It's not changing at all. I have those 3 products as well as an MRP during the weekends because I'm basically off work, so I don't have anything to focus on. This weekend with moving house and I've been really busy, so I do have projects in plan, and that's kind of helping me keep things at bay. A bit of fluff, he's joining back from the Cambridge wagon on Monday. So that'll be a lot easier for myself as well, because it can be quite hard. I did try to go back on plan during Christmas and New Year, but there was too much food in the house and I just completely fell. So I just went, right, okay, and set my day in my head and then started making my list of my goals. So my goals this year are, I'm getting to goal. I am definitely getting to goal, and I'm, with the help and the support that I have around about me now, I'm gonna maintain. And I may have to use products to do that. I may have to completely change everything I know about food in general, but I know that carbohydrates are my issue. I know that sugar is my issue. I've talked about this quite a lot of times, but see, at the end of the day, it's worth it. If you stick to it, then you get there. So my goals are, I would like to be at target for May. Now, this is quite a big thing. Last year I'd spoken to about going to Orkney, and obviously when I go back to Orkney I don't want to be in the same kind of weight category as when I left Orkney, because I was always known as the big glass up there, and other things. So I want to go back to Orkney looking good and feeling good about myself, and that's why I want to get to go. Obviously it's difficult to yeah, I am going to be stepping up for Orkney, and then obviously, as all holidays do, you expect to gain a wee bit. If I gain a wee bit, then I'll come back and I'll use the products and possibly TDR. If not, it'll be sole source and use the products, just basically use and abuse them, and take them, get the weight off, and then step up again. I then also have a Disneyland trip in September, so if I can get the weight off and maintain it till I go to September, I'll maybe even dip down a wee bit, so I've got a wee comfort bumper, so that when I go to Euro Disney, because it's we've got a half board, so it's like buffet city, so I do have a wee bumper, but hopefully by that point in time I'll start retraining my body and retraining my brain. And yeah, so that's my 2 goals for the weight. I also want to go into the Cambridge Awards this year, and that is in November. So I want to be able to maintain, get to weight, feel good about myself for that as well. That's surrounding a lot of other consultants and things who are not at their goal weight, and not all of them are, you know, fantastically brilliant, but I want to be able to go and feel good about myself. So that's been the main thing. So this week, all in all, I'll give you a general kind of update. I did get a weigh-in today, but I'm doing a blind weigh-in, so I will keep you updated. Know this Monday coming, but know the day, the more, like about 10 days time, I'll let you know how much I've actually lost since I started my journey. But my cravings were insane. Day 3 was bananas. I was like, I could have actually quite easily stabbed somebody, anybody, didn't matter who. It was like, because I tend to use food to deal with everything, like especially stress. So I was kind of stressed going back to work and having to catch up on all the work and everything. It was a bit of a nightmare, but I got through it. So day 3 was an absolute total utter bitch, and day 4 I felt so much better. I'd found during the New Year, New Year week was my bad week. At New Year week, I found I was eating a lot more than I should have done. And I knew that fine well, but I was trying to cram it all in my face as much as I could. As everybody does. We're all human. I mean, nobody's like superwoman unless you are superwoman, and then you are. But we're all human, and during New Year I was sitting about the house. I wasn't doing very much. But the thing was that because I was eating rubbish, I wasn't feeling like doing anything. So basically I was like, yeah, I'll just have some more cake. So that's all done and over with, and this is what I'm doing now. So this is basically, right, we'll lean on this way a wee bit. So yeah, in the new house, lots of projects to focus on, lots of exciting things coming up. I'm still doing my consultant stuff, and also quite happy on TDR now. I've gotten, this is day number 6, so I've had 2 products today. I've had my chicken and mushroom soup, and I've also just had an apple and blackberry smoothie made into mousse. I'll have a vanilla mousse later on and a lemon bar, and I'll be having probably black tea from now on because it's a bit late for coffee. But in general, feeling a lot better, a lot more focused after speaking to my consultant today, and I will emphasize this to the nth. It was, you need your consultant, you need the support. This is such a hard thing to do. Doesn't matter what weight loss plan you're on, if you don't have that support, then you're just going to go back to, it's sort of like if you always go back to the way that you ate before, you're always going to put the weight back on. If you don't have the support to be able to retrain you and get you mentally and physically prepared for your maintenance journey, then you're just going to keep going. But this time round, that's not going to happen. It's going to be at goal and just like living life and looking fantastic. I have also ordered myself some Cambridge hoodies and tops and things to come in, so that is my motivation. I've ordered them in a size smaller than I am just now, and I know fine well that if I put the work in now, then I can get it off. I can get the weight off, and I can start feeling better and looking better and just being, just altogether better. So I hope everybody's doing well. If you've got any questions or comments, then just leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you have any problems or you're doing Cambridge and you're not sure, or you want any hints and tips or anything at all, give me a wee message. But that's my wee intro for the year. And I'll try and do another wee short video tomorrow, and I'll keep you updated, and I'll maybe fill in a wee bit of the blanks of what happened and where I went and where I disappeared to last year. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. If you like this video, press the like button. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, press the wee subscribe, and then you can press the wee bell. I don't know what it is, but you can press the wee bell and you get notifications when a video goes up. But I will try and do videos every day or as frequently as possible, and I will keep you updated on my progress. And I'm also trying to keep accountable on here, as well as with my new lovely consultant, and as well as with the world. Okay, right, take care, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night, and be good.